Okay guys, we're going to do a wee paradon here today. It's a wee dry fly, lands great with a big spread tail and the spread hackle and the polyarm wing. Okay, so this is a series fly, if you like. You can create different colours, different sizes to suit different flies hatching at different times of the year. Okay, so hooking device for this one is a 14 Fulling Mills dry fly, 50/50. Thread, I'm going to use gel spun. So, usual manner, catch in your thread, touch and turns down the body. Now there's various ways to tie this, right? You can put the wing in first, you can put the tails in first. Find what suits you, okay? So the tails are microfibbits, okay? But what I've found, the cheap's alternative, is this. So these are just like paintbrush bristles, and this works exactly the same. So find a paintbrush that's got nice, fine, tapering tips, okay? Because you're only going to use the very tips of these. And then what I do is I grab 3, and as long as the tips are okay, and just cut them away. And there's millions in there. Then I take my hair stacker and I just drop the tips, drop them in tips first. Give a wee tap, and that lines them up. Then I've actually got 4 here, so I'm going to take one away. Okay, so tie your tails on the top, leave them long, doesn't matter. Whack a couple of turns on, and then a turn underneath, and that should help to lift them. Okay, and then if you just gently slide them, because the gel spun's quite slippery, the nylon of the tails is slippery, so it will slide. Give them a wee whack on when you get to the length that you want. Now you need to split them, split the tails. So this is about the only fiddly bit. So pull one tail towards the camera, one tail towards me, leaving the centre tail in position, and then come in with a figure 8 between these fibres. It is a wee bit fiddly, so you just got to take your time. That's that one on the far side, your side, one on the far side. That's good, okay. So you can tweak them and print them about. Then take your thread forward, tying down these butt ends, and cut them to length, body length. Continue down till you get to about 2/3, 1/3 part of your hook. Now I use polyarm. You get different types. Okay, there's this one here, I think this is for niche, polypropylene yarn. You get different colours. This is for hairline. So find what suits you, okay? I like this kind of off-white cream. I think that's a great colour. You can see it for miles. Cut yourself a bit, and then I split it in 2, because it's quite thick, okay? So split it in 2, cut yourself a section, because what I'm going to do is fold the wing up like this. So holding it there, pinch it, and then bring your thread turns around. Okay, so trap that in there, and then it's quite important, you're going to post it. So take your thread 3 or 4 times, nice and tight, really whack the turns in, support the hook, and that puts your post in, okay? Now your tails are getting bashed about here, but you can just pull them back into position. Now the next thing you need is a good quality hackle. And this is a Metz, I think it's a grade 2, blue dun. Okay, you can get different ones. I've got some ginger, I've got some darker dun colour, black, white, grizzle, whatever suits you. So select your feather, pull off this fluff at the bottom, and then you're going to tie your feather in right at the wing post. trap it in, cut off the stock, and then post that as well. Okay, so take that up the post about 1 mil, and then back down. And then just pull that out of the way, take your tying thread back down the body, then select your dubbing. So I like to use the kind of Fly-Rite dry fly dubbing, which floats as well, so it helps to float the fly. So there's kind of different range of colours here, kind of if you can see it, there's different colours I use here. So kind of sherry spinner, it's got a sherry spinner type, browns, greens, pick one that suits, okay? So I'm going to go with this kind of grass green colour. So just pick off a bit of that and a nice tight spindle. You really don't need a lot of this, keep the body nice and slim, okay? So tie that on, dub that on, and then dub your body back forward. Just keep this out the road, okay? So build up a nice slim body, working forward with your dubbing. Okay, till you get to the wing post. Okay, and then just knock off any extra. Now, take your hackle, nice long hackle, so it's not any hassle doing it with your fingers, or use your hackle pliers. And starting at the top, put one turn under the other until you've got about 3 turns. Now pull the hackle down and pull this with your other fingers out the way and tie in your hackle at the sort of head area, and then cut that away. Cut away any waste that's there. Then take another wee pinch of dubbing and dub right up against the hackle, forming almost like a wee head, okay? Any waste, just fluff that away and then do your head. Now you need to get some varnish on this or it'll just slip, because I say the gel spon's dead slidey. So a bit of varnish on the thread. Find your whip finish tool, come in there and just 3 or 4 turns, tie that off, nice and tight, use your scalpel to cut it, and then you can just brimp that back into place, the hackle, brimp your tails. Now the wing post, you can cut that to suit yourself. If you feel as if you need a bit of maybe a sighter, cut it quite long. But I think about the body length is quite good. Okay, so just suit it to suit yourself. Just nice cut, taper and cut. There you go. Just pull that into place. Any stray fibres, just pluck them out. Okay guys, so that's a wee comparadon. No, comparadon. Aye, comparadon. That sits down. Okay, sits nice and flat on the surface. Great profile. Make sure there's nothing underneath that might get in the way to keep it sitting nice and flat. Okay guys, hope you enjoyed that.